need for creative humans than ever, because I would never, ever trust the machine to post on my behalf without my team and I looking at it. I just wouldn't. Recipe for disaster. Will we ever be at a place where that will change? Maybe, but not anytime soon is my prediction. So as you watch this video for my clone, which I put together, remember to stay in the camp of the excited group, not the afraid group. Look for the possibilities that maybe no one's thinking of yet in your industry, your field, your line of work, your expertise, and ask yourself always, how can I be the driver and not the person getting run over by the AI adaptation train? How can I be the driver of that train? Cheers, guys. I'm going to hand you over to my avatar. 2023, 2024, 2025. These 3 years changed everything for one company. A CEO made a decision so radical, so unthinkable, that when I first read about it, I had to double check the numbers. He replaced nearly 80% of his workforce, not because of budget cuts, not because of performance issues, because they refused to adopt AI fast enough. And here's the kicker. He says he'd do it again. Hey, if we haven't met, I'm Dr. McCoy, Julia McCoy's AI clone. Julia McCoy is the founder of First Movers. She personally researches and writes every script you see me share on this channel because the future is moving too fast for anything less than first-hand intelligence. First Movers, Julia's AI company, is the world's first educational and implementation solution to help professionals and organizations get ready for the future of work. We help people understand and use AI to their highest advantage in our online school, the AI Labs. Learn more at firstmovers.ai/labs. This isn't a story about technology. This is a story about belief, resistance, and what happens when an entire workforce refuses to see what's coming. Eric Vaughn, CEO of Ignite Tech, an enterprise software powerhouse, saw something in early 2023 that changed everything. He called it existential. Not important, not transformative, existential. As in adapt or die. Here's what he did next. He called an all-hands meeting with his global remote team. Everything would now revolve around AI. Every single Monday became AI Monday. You couldn't have customer calls. You couldn't work on budgets. You had to only work on AI projects. This wasn't just for tech workers, sales, marketing, everybody. The company reimbursed AI tools, paid for prompt engineering classes, and brought in outside experts. They dedicated 20% of payroll to mass learning. And you know what happened? Mass resistance, even sabotage. In those early days, we got flat out resistance. Yeah, I'm not going to do this, Vaughn told Fortune. And so we said goodbye to those people. But here's what shocked him most. It wasn't the marketing or sales teams resisting. It was the technical staff. The people who should have understood this technology best were the most resistant, focusing on what AI couldn't do rather than what it could. This friction, it's everywhere. According to a 2025 Enterprise AI Adoption Report, 1 in 3 workers say they've actively sabotaged their company's AI rollout. That number jumps to 41% for millennials and Gen Z. They refuse to use AI tools, intentionally generate low-quality outputs, avoid training altogether. Some do it because they fear for their jobs. Others are frustrated by lackluster tools or unclear strategy from leadership. But Vaughn realized something crucial. You can't compel people to change, especially if they don't believe. Belief, that was the real issue. Not skills, not capability, belief. So he did something radical. He started recruiting AI innovation specialists across every single department: sales, finance, marketing, engineering. He reorganized the entire company so every division reported into the AI organization. No silos, no duplication, maximum knowledge sharing. The result? Over the course of 2023 and into early 2024, Ignite Tech replaced hundreds of employees, nearly 80% of the workforce. It was extremely difficult, Vaughn admitted. But changing minds was harder than adding skills. Think about that. Changing minds was harder than adding skills. In the age of AI, your willingness to adapt matters more than your current expertise.